4 ways of seeing it. I think I shared that document. In case you've not seen that page, it's fine, because that's what we are going to be practicing here, apart from looking at Gurudasa's Mind Illuminated as a practical guide for having samatha and having achieved samatha. What we are going to do is we'll find an appropriate time to get into the 5 aggregates. So the thing was that how should I see it, and really what should I see it when I say the 5 aggregates. So first we need to know that there are 20 ways of seeing. So the 4 is on Rūpa, and like that for each one of them. So what Buddha says is that in general we will see Rūpam attato samanupassati, Rūpavantam va Attānam, Attani va Rūpam, Rūpa-asmiṁ va Attā. So this is in Pali. So if I make it in English for convenience, is like saying that Rūpam attato samanupassati means that the form has self. There's a self. This form is a self. Like if I go to the airport or office or somewhere, I believe that they are referring to me, this body. So the identity card is me, or the passport is me. So there's some people use this word like this: myself is Vilas. So we also ask this question: can you introduce yourself? You see this? How do we say that? Can you introduce yourself? So then I say myself is Vilas, or I am Vilas. They both mean the same. Even if I don't use myself is, but the question is introduce yourself. So it has 3 characteristics when I say introduce yourself: the first name, which is the given name, the second name, and the family name. So given name, when I say given, it's given to you. So there's a self. Okay? That's a Rūpa. Rūpam attato samanupassati. Rūpavantam va Attānam. That means I am tall, I am short, I am fair, I am fat, I am lean. That is the second one. This, I am this. So somebody says, Vilas, you don't have hair, so I feel bad. Or somebody says, you're getting white hairs on your mustache, I feel really bad, because it shows aging. So myself is aging, right? So the self is undergoing aging process because of the Rūpavantam. Attani va Rūpam. This form is in the self. That is, on myself, just like something clothed. That means I can change, I can modify it. So I go to a gymnasium, or I take a dye and I color it. I color the hair, I put a wig or whatever, just to do that. And Rūpa-asmiṁ Attā, asmiṁāna, that is the identification, Rūpa-asmiṁ. Okay, these are the 4 things what I'm going to get. So when I complete my samatha practice, or let's say a few hours, and then we have time from 2 to 5 here. So everyone is going to look at this. So you have to see, are you able to comprehend when you see someone, and or when you see yourself in the mirror or in wherever, what's that thing which is coming? Okay, so if I were to say that what is this I'm trying to do it, is that this body itself is me. How do you know it? I'm a male. Simple. Or another person will say, I'm a female. I'm a boy. I'm a girl. Like that. And that is Attā. So when that is there, it should look beautiful or ugly. That is the second one, Rūpa. I'm looking, I'm fair. So somebody says, you're dark skinned. Then I say, yeah, I agree, I'm a dark skinned person, but I will change it. Just like Michael Jackson went and changed his body because he was black. So he wanted it to be fair. That is Rūpa. So the Rūpa and Rūpa is, I need to keep on seeing whether I'm seeing it as male. If yes, then I have this self view of the body. So four kinds. Rūpam attato samanupassati rūpavantam va attānam or rūpavanta attānam attani va rūpam Rūpa-asmiṁ va Attā. These are the four, like four pegs on the form which doesn't belong to anyone. So my contemplation should be, when I take Rūpa, am I seeing it like this? And when I see others, am I seeing them like that? And then comes wife, son, daughter, this, that. Okay. Any questions so far on this Rūpa? What you will be practicing while you're here? Yes, Sergio.
In this article you shared earlier in this blog, as well as in some translations, I think the later two usually translate it as this form is in myself, and or this I'm within this form. So how do I understand these two explanations with regard to what you just explained?
This is from the whatever translations that is generally associated with. I have not changed it. Reason being, then people say it is normally done this way and that way, but you have to see it in real comprehension. So can you comprehend the four things when you see me, and try to practice it? Try now. What do you think? I am Vilas. That's the first one. I look, what I can say, I look very smart, or I look not smart, I look fat, I look lean, I look aged, I don't look aged. The second one. Got it? So those two have any problems? So the third one is that I am conscious of this body. That's the third. Attani va Rūpam. Because it exists within me. On me, this body is existing. Okay, that's the third one. So the fourth one is like, asmiṁāna. So you feel proud of, like, you have a possession, like a car or a job or something. That's exact feeling you get, Rūpa-asmiṁ. Vanity. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I remember the old talk you had with Sachin where you were also saying this Rūpa Vantam. Also, you would, people look at it in the mirror and they feel proud about it.
Yes.
But that has some feeling. Vantam also had that part. Both.
No, Rūpa Vanta means whether somebody says to you or you do it yourself. It's all the same. See, that's why I'm telling you, Ariu, is that you need to observe. When you see somebody dressing up, or you yourself dressing up, should see all these four. If you're clothing your body is fine. If you're bathing is fine. But if you're bathing with this four, is not fine. So they are taking either the form belongs to me or I am inside the form, like that. So when we say Rūpa Vanta, the literal translation is I am good. Or if somebody says you don't look good, I'll make it look good. I like to look good. So what we do? We wear a dress and we show to our family members or friends and asking, how do I look? Right? The looks matter. So we have office wear, we have casual wear, we have all kind of wears. Because you have to look good.
And I guess the proudness comes because of this good. So
exactly, because there is a compliment, right? See, somebody gives me a shirt, like this t-shirt. Do I look good in this? What do you think? It suits me or it doesn't? It suits me. When you say it suits me, I'm taking it to be literal sense that it's me to whom it is suiting. So I feel I look good, right? That's the thing you need to see. Or that's the thing I need to see. When somebody compliments, they're complimenting the body, and then I'm taking I am the body, and then hence I'm feeling happy about it. Question? Anyone clear on this four? That's the practice you'll be doing on a daily basis. Even now you should be doing. If you can't do it, and then when you are here, certainly that's what you're going to do. Veena, any question? Yes, Akash, go ahead.
What should be the reference if not the body and not the mind also, right?
First you finish the body.
Okay.
Don't jump. First the body.
So no body.
Body means 5 aggregates. That's it. You are taking Rūpa. Is that yours? Is a question. If you say yes, it's my Rūpa, then we have to see how to get rid of it. That's the practice. First you have to see whether yes or no. When you see your wife, when you see your child, when you see yourself, you feel it's real. No matter how much Buddha Dhamma you studied, you still feel it's real. That's an illusion. That means you have to break that illusion. Otherwise, it's of no use.
Can we do it just by believing it's a...
What is there to believe? You are doing samatha to come out of that, right? And then there's no point in meditating and wasting your time. If I were you, I won't really follow anything because that's a waste of time. It's not a believing. There's nothing called belief. It's faith. It's not belief. There's a difference between faith and belief. Hope you know there's a difference between both.
Yes, sir.
So you can't believe. You should have an experiential understanding that yes, it is not true. That's the aspect your practice should be, to see, is it true? Is it real? Now when I say, tell me how do I practice, then I say, go to your childhood days and see whether the body fits you. That body fits now. If it was, then you wouldn't have been changing your dresses. How can you become fat? Tell me. How can somebody become fat and somebody become lean? You stop eating, it reduces weight. If you eat a lot and don't exercise, don't burn, turns fat. You are not getting fat, you are not getting lean. The body is becoming fat and the body is becoming lean. So can you not see you are not the self? The body is not the self. Body has no self. If there is a self, then you should be able to say what should happen. You should have a say in that. Like I am wearing these glasses. I should have a say. Why am I wearing this glass in the first place? Because I can't see. So I don't have a say. I can find a way of doing things. That's okay, but I should have a say. Now, why should I have a shaving gel? Because I don't have a say in this beard coming. I don't have a say. So I need to watch all of this and then look at these four. It's not whether you are believing it to be. It makes no sense. It's not about, oh, I just understood it. No, it's a whole day exercise in you or in others. It's the same. So whenever you see your wife, there's no wife there. You have to get to that stage.
So what are we seeing it as?
What are you seeing it as? As only aggregates and form consisting of 4 elements. That's it.
Okay, sir.
That's what we're trying to do, right? A person means 5 aggregates. Simple. Conventionally, there is a marriage. Fair. And there's a divorce also. Fair. Conventionally, you have a wife and she has a husband. But in reality, nobody has any wife or a husband. Can you believe it or can you trust it? You tell me that. And if you say, no, I have a wife, failed.
Has to be trusted on faith, sir.
No, and to be trusted on experience, not even faith.
And so that experience will come with high concentration, right?
That's exactly what you are doing as samatha. So first you should have sila. We already covered this. I don't know why we are again going back, but since you asked me, 5 things you need to do. And please do it as indicated in Majjhima Nikaya 6. Please do that. First have sila, then work out on samatha, then come to jhana, then come to vipassana, then you become shunyata.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And that's a step. There's no other steps. There's nothing like, oh, I will first do samadhi, then no. No, not work. In the same order. It works in the same order. The first sila, do that. Then samatha, tranquility, do that. Breath watching, continuously. Then come to jhana, 4 jhanas. Establish that. Then come to vipassana. That's what we are doing now. I'm telling you what vipassana will be doing when these people are there. So you might also benefit doing it yourself. And the last one is establish shunya, shunyagara. Empty your mind of contents. then there's no dukkha, right? If you have a wife, you're going to lose your wife. If you have a child, you're going to lose the child. If you have a house, you're going to lose the house. You're going to lose whatever you think you have, including this body. So before Mara comes and touches it, you let it go. It's up to you, up to us. I might know all theory of it. Yeah, you're right. But still I will say, what to do? I have a family. Right? If I say, what do I do? I have a family, means what? That means you're taking family to be real. That's why it is called miccha. What is unreal is real. Think it over. So these are the 4 ways of seeing. And you have to really work. We all have to work. Even I have to work. Everybody has to work. The Buddha says that all these 4, or rather Sariputta says, all these 20 have to be done till Arhat. Not only Sotapanna. And just leave it. Okay, now I understand. No. Continue. 5 aggregates into 4, 20. Again, till it breaks. It should break. Fair? So we went through the Rūpam, attato, samanupassati. So we can use whatever in that. I am this. I am Vilas. Simple. Rūpavantam va attanam. I am healthy. I am kind. I am tall. I am short. I am fair. It's the Rūpavanta. Attani va Rūpam. That is that whatever I am doing, I'm getting it done through my body, because myself is bigger than this body. Like I can go to do an astral travel and come back to this body. I have psychic powers. That's what it would mean. Rūpa-asmiṁ va Attā. The vanity that I am. Without this body, there's nothing else there. Clear? Now we come to Vedanā. Anyone who is having this questions? And this is how the first time the soul gets formed. Even though you say, I don't believe in soul, impossible. It's not soul theory. It's a personality. You have personal thing. Tell me one thing. Do you feel Indian, Akash?
Yes, sir.
Done. That's it. So you have answered in one word. Are you Thai?
Sir, I feel neither here nor there.
No. Have you got the passport of Thai?
No, sir.
Okay, you're still on the work permit?
Sir, I'm on the marriage visa.
Oh, you're on the marriage visa. Okay, so she can work, and she is a citizen and you are married. Okay, fair. So now you see this. Somebody asks you, who are you? What will you say? I'm Indian. In Thailand.
Actually,
In Thailand.
in terms of dhammas, I'm nobody. I'm just.
That you leave it. But do you feel you are an Indian or not?
Sir, in the sake of the world.
Don't tell me all that, Akash. Do you have a wife or you don't have a wife? In the name of worldly thing, I have a wife or you have a wife. You tell me that.
Sir, that is just Rūpa, sir.
Then you are done. Then there's no point in you attending this class.
Sir, I have, sir.
What? Have what?
I have baby also, sir.
You have, what do you mean you didn't have few minutes ago, now you say you have? Tell me one thing, you have or you don't have?
I have wife also and baby also.
Don't you feel you have a wife, or do you just say they are just some Rūpa?
Sir, according to feeling I have, but according to...
I don't want that. No, you're just playing around with words. You have to be frank, honest. Yes, I have a wife. Over.
If I say yes, then also you will say it's over now.
No, I'm then we are in game.
Okay. Yes, I have, sir.
You have. Better. So is Akash existing? Truth and fact? Yes. Then we can work it out. If you already know you're not Akash, then whom am I talking to? I don't know. So conventional reality is projected on the actual. That's fair. And then we have to remove the actual so that convention remains. That's the whole idea. Okay. So you're clear? So getting to see your Akash is Rūpa. If we add all the four of them, I want to see in one way is Akash. So everything that is going to happen to Akash. Like everything is going to happen to Vilas. Because there is a real self called Vilas who is inside this body. He is expressing out through this body. And that self is in two parts. One as a personality and one as a true self. There's some self, myself. I am the self. I am the all-knower self. And also I am a personality. So you can say Vilas is a calm personality or an anger personality or a haphazard personality or a hardworking personality, like that, so many personalities. Or I am a father, I am a brother, I am this, I am that, like that. It's other personalities. That's the Saṅkhārā. The first thing we need to look at is that, do I see is this personality is real or not, and then the Saṅkhārā is gone. Clear? Anyone having doubt on this? So at present, if you think you are, it's fine. But this is what we are going to be doing. And now we come to feeling. Easy thing. Vedanam attato samanupassati means I'm depressed, I'm happy, I'm irritated, I feel ugly, I am sensitive, I'm haphazard, I'm disciplined, I trust good people. All of that is Vedanam attato samanupassati. This feeling is real. That's me. This feeling is me. I'm depressed. I am depressed. I am happy. I am satisfied. I am dissatisfied. I have hunger. I don't have hunger. I have I'm ambitious. The best thing, I'm ambitious. And another which people normally use is I'm foodie. Food inspires me. I'm a sportsman. Like that. Anything that gives you an identity as a feeling is Attā. Then Attani Vedanā. So I'll say I had a traumatic incident in my childhood. My wife ill-treats me. My child is sick. Me and my child are happy, not my wife. Or my child and my wife are not happy, I am. Whatever combinations you can think of. Attani Vedanā. Because the feeling is in the self. I can have the feeling inside myself. I'm feeling it inside that self what I have. So people disregard me and I'm having pain. And when I have bliss, I am feeling blissful. I went into jhanas, feeling very blissful. Today I am not able to do jhanas because the crow over here is troubling me. There's one crow which sits near the pool here. And in the evening when I want to meditate, there are a lot of frogs which making sound, and that is not allowing to meditate. So I have to meditate in the mornings so that there is no disturbance. All of them are Attani Vedanā. My family is my family. Your family is your family. Is Vedanā Attā. You have your family, I have my family. I'm not only seeing this way, but I'm also feeling that I have this family, they're close to me, they're mine. Vedanā Attā. Another way to see it is that I would like to see the suffering so that I can get enlightened. This is a typical thing when you come to the Dhamma. I would like to see the suffering. What do you mean? That means you are not suffering. There is a suffering outside you which you want to see. I've heard there is a lot of suffering. I want to see it. Another way, I am on Buddha Dhamma. I am secure. That's the fourth one. Vedanāvantam Vāttānam. Because all of my emotions are my emotions. And I'm so glad that I got Buddha Dhamma at the right time. Okay. Yes.
So this is also a kind of conditioning that is very commonly shared, that you are fortunate to be born in this time and the Buddha's teaching is there, and then you are a human being and you got to hear this teaching and now you are practicing. So actually that is also creating the Saṅkhārā, is it?
Yes. It will reinforce self-view. It's conventional is fine, absolutely fair. But if you take it to be real, that's the problem. So I go to a local monastery. I'd gone here in Australia last time when I was here. So the Bhante sitting there was telling me that we are so fortunate to have Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha here. The Supreme Buddha is here. It's literally self-view. Let him say, that's not my problem. But if I take it to be real, it's reinforcing the self-view. Because I am feeling happy, right? Other person is not, whereas I am feeling happy. It's for me. I'm feeling that. Yes. Yeah, there you go.
I think you gave a lot of example about me being this and that. But what about a feeling about something else? Let's say I feel Australia is good. Which of the four? Is it the first or the second?
You tell me. What do you think? From this example.
If I think this is my view, then it becomes the Vedanā is me. Right?
Wait for a second. So we'll dissect or dissect in this way. Vedanā Attā, feeling is self. Vedanāvantam Attā, self is possessing that feeling. Attani Vedanā, feeling is in the self. Okay. Vedanasmiṁ attanam, the asmiṁāna, that is there. So what would happen? The self is in the feeling. I'm myself feeling. So I'm feeling Australia. It's great. I'm feeling. That means it's asmiṁāna, right? And that's what it is.
Okay, only the fourth or a combination, also plus primarily the fourth.
Then you will become Buddha too.
Wait, so you're saying always it's one of the four?
Yes.
Never,
You'll not have a combination of four.
I think a lot of the views, primarily my worldview, I see things this way, all that is all asmiṁā. Primarily the fourth. A lot of the people are so proud of their views, it's primarily the fourth.
When somebody is speaking and he says, I'm so happy I'm in Buddha Dhamma, asmiṁāna is there. And that will go at arhat. This one will go at arhat. So that's okay. Only the personality view is gone at sotapanna. Yes.
If he also feels I'm in Buddha Dhamma, then does that mean the self is also on this feeling?
It depends on how he is feeling. Just first we need to know the Rūpa. Then we can understand the Vedanā. If you don't even know the Rūpa, how will you understand the Vedanā? Because in connection to Vilas is the feeling, right? It's not separated out. First and foremost, there is Vilas who is real. So then Vilas can feel, right? Otherwise, somebody else will feel for Vilas. No. Vilas will feel. So when I say, I am Vilas, this I am, right? Rūpam attato samanupassati. I am fair, I am fat, I am lean, I am this, I am that, I am an engineer, I am whatever, I am working in so-and-so company, I feel very happy, blah, blah, all that is for that Vilas, right? Then we are coming into the feeling part of it. I am feeling happy. That emotion of happiness is dependent on Vilas, right? It's Vilas who is feeling happy or Vilas is feeling unhappy. Or Vilas is feeling great about Australia as opposed to America. Or Vilas is feeling happy of America as opposed to Australia. But Vilas is definitely not happy being in India. Right? Now which view will you take that to be? When I say I'm happy in Australia, it's asmiṁāna. But when I say this feeling that I'm in Australia is Feeling is the self. Attani Vedanā. This feeling. I am in Australia. And that is bringing me happiness. Just like when I stood in the mirror looking good, that feeling of looking good is Vedanā-vantam. If there is a Rūpa-vantam, there should be Vedanā-vantam, there should be Saññā-vantam, there should be Saṅkhārā-vantam, there should be Viññāṇa-vantam, right? All the five should be there. So if I were to combine it completely, and I can say Rūpam attato samanupassati, I am Vilas, I am feeling I am Vilas, I have a perception of Vilas, I prepare Vilas, and I am experiencing Vilas. The first one. That's the best way to explain to you. Otherwise, I think you all will get thoroughly confused, and maybe you will start to scratch all the hairs, and by tomorrow it will be like this. So first and foremost, I am Vilas. So there's a feeling of Vilas, right? So Vedanā is Attā. Rūpa-vantam, like that Vedanā-vantam. Rūpam, like that Vedanā. Rūpam attato samanupassati, Vedanā attato samanupassati. This is Attā. I am feeling as Vilas is Attā. In feeling, I perceive Vilas. I am the real Vilas, nobody else. That's a perception. As a Saññā, I am married, I am divorced, I have son, I have daughter, I have a girlfriend. All that is perceptions, right? It's not feeling, it's perception. I am a good-natured person. I'm a very kind person. I'm a very honest person. Or I would like to be an American. I would like to be an Australian. I'd like to be an Indian. Is Saṅkhārā. Right? Saṅkhārā attato samanupassati. And then the Viññāṇa, the conscious experience, or the cognizing. I cognize myself to be Vilas. Not only I feel, not only I perceive, not only I want to protect Vilas, but I know I am Vilas. The knower. I not only know that I am Vilas, I am also a husband. I also not just knowing the husband, I also know I am the father. I am also not I am knowing the father, I am also a software engineer. I am not only software engineer, at present I am in Australia. I am having experience, I am knowing Brisbane. That knower. So where is Vilas? Vilas is in Australia. So that personality is the first level, first one out of these five aggregates, the first one. Then if Vilas is looking good on the photo or on the camera or on a mirror, it became what? Rūpa-vanta. So that became Vedanā-vanta. Feeling good, right? I'm feeling worse. Somebody comes and say, Vilas, this shirt doesn't suit you. Because I was Rūpa-vanta. So I get the Vedanā-vanta. I say, no, it is, look, see the shirt, it's so nice. And the person says, I'm telling you, it's not really looking good. No, I think you don't have a proper eye. Just see how it is fitting. I'm not talking about the fitting. It's not suiting you. I'm not talking it fits you or not doesn't fit you. The place where we are going, t-shirts are not allowed. You have to come with shirt. You didn't tell me that. Then I wear a shirt. They says, boss, that's not that shirt. Where's a tie? Are we going formal? Yes. Please wear tie and a coat. Then it looks better. The feeling is based upon the dress, because Rūpavanta, so Vedanāvanta, Saññāvanta. I'm perceiving this is how I look. Then the Saṅkhārā, I will look better. Then the cognizing, conscious experience of looking good or looking bad, looking ugly, looking with suit, looking with tie, without tie, with t-shirt, no t-shirt, bare-chested, whatever it is. Let's say I wear like this and go to a beach. How it would be? Or I go with a beach wear in the office. So then they say you have to wear to the occasion. That is Rūpavanta, Vedanāvanta, Saññāvanta, Saṅkhāravanta, Viññāṇavanta. You can't wear a marriage thing to a funeral and a funeral thing to the marriage. That's not a problem, that's conventional. But you feel that, you perceive that, and you do that again and again, and you cognize it, this is how it should be, then it creates self. Then we came to the third category of Rūpa. What did we do in the third category? Attani Rūpam. So there is, form is inside this self. That is, when I see it, it's like this soul resides here in the heart, the soul. I feel. That one, deep within, I feel. Then the final one, Rūpa-asmiṁ vātta, asmimāna comes. Vanity in all. That's like Rūpa-asmiṁ, Vedanā-asmiṁ, Saññā-asmiṁ, Saṅkhārā-asmiṁ, Viññāṇa-asmiṁ. Yes.
Yeah, I think Madhukar has his hand raised for long, but just in your explanation, it always feels like one follows another. So it gives the perception that can be combined in some way.
Fair. If you think it can be combined, you have to see why it should be combined. If I say it can't be combined, you have to see why it can't be combined, rather than intellectually forming it.
I guess a very specific feeling with a very specific thing is always one.
Yes, if you have Rūpa-asmiṁ, you cannot get the other one. Because till that Asmi is there, the other three will not operate. If you say I am Vilas, that the feeling of I am Vilas has got nothing to do with the Asmiman of Vilas. So you have to please check it and see. Yes, Madhukar, after a long wait.
So, just want to speak something so that you can correct me. I feel that I see as a conventional recognition of myself that I'm sitting and doing etc. Conventional way of life. So once I try to see the true self inside, so as soon as I see the skandhas and etc., the personality gets dissolved. And personality, when the personality gets dissolved, and through the binocle or through the lens of a true self, when I see the personality, then I think it becomes very easy for me to live a conventional life very easily. And it also becomes very easy for me to let it happen, anything, let it go, whatever happens outside the conventional life, it becomes slowly a suffering less. So as soon as I feel that, I mean, initially I used to think that to see the Dhamma, it's a very complicated. I had to read so many suttas. I had to do such a strong meditation day and night, something like that. But day by day, I'm feeling it. It's like a play of just watching like a breath as easy as that. Because I feel that once I see the true self, automatically all the titles, all the labels on the personality dissolves. It becomes a easy to very easy to go life in a conventional way, and that itself makes me feel that suffering automatically is not existing. If I have to just leave a convention, is that the way I am looking correctly? Correct me, first.
There's nothing called as true self, and there's nothing called as fake self also. They're just self. So first we need to see what are we seeing. So for that only we have taken this of 5 types into 4. So first we need to see that. What am I seeing? And it becomes very easy. So when you say, when I see myself, true self, then it will hold on to that, because there's something called true self. Instead of doing all that, you just have to say that there is a self view. That's it, which is going to be there.
Okay.
Then the question comes, how many self are going to be there? There are 2 self. One is a personality self, which will go at the time of sotapanna, and another one will go when you are an arhat. So whatever we call as sakshi or witness, that will go only in the end. So we have to agree to that, meaning you have to see that yes, it remains. So first we need to know how many types of this is there. When somebody starts to talk about self. So that is our vipassana practice. For that vipassana, you need to have samatha and also be in jhana. The reason why I took it up is that when these people come here, they should now practice. They have hardly 20 plus days left before their arrival here. Today we are on 10th of December. They're coming on 30th of December, which is exactly 20 days from today. As far as they can work it out, it becomes easy when they are here, because in 10 days, they might not be able to achieve many things. Because the day 1 when they come, that day is gone. So then we are starting from 31st of December, 9th of January we are done, and 10th everybody is flying off. So not much time is there. As much as we can see it, that much we can see whether we have achieved sotapanna stage or a sakadagami stage or anagami stage or whatever stage.
Okay.
So first look at whether you are feeling true self. There's a true self. When I see the true self, yes, that is witness. So first you have to create, first you have to have that witness consciousness, so this will drop off. And then in the end, that witness also goes away.
The knower is still existing, sir.
Yes, has to exist. Because somebody should know it, right? You can't say there's no knower at all. Yes.
Some realization has to be there.
Exactly. So some knower has to be there. So we have to agree to that there is a knower. And that's the reason this step is till arhat. Same one. No change in the sutta. So since you can't do it 24/7, we have to take some time after we do this, reflect upon it. Thank you. Yes, sir, you.
Yeah, I think that you had briefly mentioned just now, but I didn't get full clarity, so I want to ask again. So I think some people, when practicing Dhamma, they start disassociating with their feelings. They feel like, I'm not feeling this, I'm not feeling this, this pain is there. They feel immune almost. I feel like that's the imagination of the self they created, which is separate from the feeling, which makes them not acknowledge the feeling. So is it also some kind of a self, which category is that when people are doing
See,
that?
if you're really seeing witness, there are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or many ways of seeing it. Why? Because there is an intellect. When we intellectualize, we see something else. I read, That I know I am not that. That's an intellect. That has got nothing to do with it. Then I say, I am not sufferer. The body is suffering. Or I will say, my mind is suffering. As though mind and he are two different objects. I can understand my mind better. Okay. Excuse me. How did you understand your mind better? I could understand my mind. See. Like what? I know my mind. My mind plays games with me. Oh, your mind plays games with you. So who is that you and who is this mind then? Yes, go ahead.
So I guess it feels more like this Attani Vedanā.
Yes.
They create this thing which
it's a cobweb. If not this, then that. If not that, then that. If not that, and then that. Again, you come back to this, and then if not this, and then that. If not that, and that, and then that's the reason Buddha made it into 4 parts. Tell me which one. So somebody going on the street, that's it. Just going. Oh, that guy is an idiot. Which guy? In particular, is an idiot. Now, Buddha would say, is Rūpa an idiot? Is Vedanā idiot? Is Saññā idiot? Saṅkhārā idiot? Viññāṇa idiot? Which one? Then he would say, Rūpa-asmiṁ idiot, Rūpa idiot, attato, Attā, Rūpa, Attā is idiot, Rūpa-vantāṁ is idiot, Attani X Rūpa is idiot. Then he'll say, boss, leave me alone, I don't know what you're talking. Now you sit and think. Otherwise, what the person will do, he will use this too. I am not the body, I am not the mind. 1. He'll say, I am not the body, but I am the mind. 2. I am neither the body, neither the mind. I am both the body and the mind. Right. What happens? One is annihilation, another one is eternalism. I am not the body, I am not the mind means what? It is annihilated. But then when he falls down on the ground, he will say, oh, I had a pain here. Excuse me, who had pain? I thought the bird had a pain, not you. It's what? I'm not the body. Forget that. He goes to a hotel. I had the best food ever. Best food ever. Oh, okay. Who? You are not the body, so body could not have it. You are not the mind, so mind couldn't eat it. But who ate? Tell me, no, who ate? And that guy will say, I ate. But you are not the mind. Yes. Sure. Yes. Then how did you recognize that this is the food? Then he's confused. Then he will say, my body ate. How did your body eat? With what the body ate? Body ate through spoon and fork. But put where? Inside the mouth. But who tasted? I tasted. You see this? Body could not taste it, right? Right, absolutely correct. You tasted, you paid money, right? Your body did not pay money. Did the body pay money? No. You paid money. For whom? For the body. To make whom to enjoy? The mind. But why should you pay money for the body, for the mind to enjoy, when you could enjoy it yourself? How is it? What a twist, right? And I'm an American. You are an American, right? But the body is not. Body is Chinese, Arif. In your case, the body is Chinese. Fair. But the mind is Chinese then. But you are American. So you alone is American, the body is Chinese, and the mind is also Chinese. Why? Because when you talk to your students, you talk in Chinese. So your mind is Chinese then. But you say I am American. That means you are separate, the mind is separate, and body is also separate. Because body is Chinese, 100%. Your looks, everything is Chinese. Just like Amarji, he says that I am Nepali. Amar is Nepali, yes, agreed. But his body is Nepali. Sorry, he is American, but body is Nepali. You got the point? It's like saying, I am this, but that one is not. And not only that, he is married in Nepali, but his children are all Americans. This is really confusing to me. See, a person is a Nepali marrying another Nepali. How can he produce American children? It beats my imagination. How on earth it is possible? See, if you have two flowers of the same kind, how can it produce cabbage? Is it ever tenable? I don't know how it works. Two Nepalis created an American. Two Chinese created an American. You and Zhao, Chinese, created Luke, who is an American Chinese. He still is a Chinese, but is an American Chinese. It beats my imagination actually. Now tell me, Ariu, is Luke American mind or a Chinese mind?
American.
American. But why are you teaching him Chinese? Why do you take him to Yunnan province and Shanghai and whatever? I wouldn't have done that because his mind is American. And he was born in America. So how can you make an American Chinese?
Because the Chinese mind wants to make a friend with a Chinese, which is not there. So we're creating a Chinese in him.
Whatever it is, that means if you say your body is also wrong. If you say I'm not a body, also is wrong. If you say I am the mind, is also wrong. If you say I'm not the mind, is also wrong. Because if you say you're distancing out from body and mind, then who are you? And then the person says, I am the witness. Of what? Witness of what? I'm witnessing my mind. All these days, what were you doing then? All these days, I was witnessing the mind. Correct, no? So you were doing mistake. Who were doing? My mind. You didn't do any mistake, right? I didn't. But why are you getting blamed? And that's the problem. Anyway, we will take this up tomorrow more. At present, if I were to cover everything up, it will be too much. So let's take slowly. Yeah, go ahead.
Very nice explanation. I guess what I get from it is that whatever this consciousness considers as real, it's able to find itself within that experience. There's no way out of it.
No way out of it, because it starts eating anything it gets, it just starts eating. If you say I'm an American, it eats American. You say I'm Chinese, it eats Chinese. If you say I don't have a body, it will say that, oh yeah, you don't have a body. If you say I have a body, then it will give you experience of having a body. That's the job of Viññāṇa. It's to give you that experience. Whatever you want, it gives you. You say, I am no mind. Okay. I am the mind. Okay. I'm a Chinese mind. Fair. But I'm an American mind. Okay, who cares? Because at that moment, you will experience American, or a Chinese, or an Indian, or a Nepali, or an Australian, whatever. Yes, Akash?
If you say you are just the Viññāṇa,
There's nothing like that. That also is a problem, my dear friend. Ultimately, people come to that. I'm just a consciousness. Okay, then all this time you were unconscious then. Now I became conscious. And they say I'm eternal. Okay, May, not only you have to go, even I have to go. I have not had my food. I don't know, my body is going to eat food, or my mind is going to eat food, or they both are going to eat food, or they're going to reject me eating food. I don't know. So I'll tell you this situation tomorrow.